Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm back. I have to pull it up on this thing here. Hang on. Okay, the first question I have is, Coco, what did Kay feel and think when she bumped into me earlier? Okay. Okay, what did she think and feel? Okay, so she was a little bit mixed emotions. The first thing is she probably was honestly shocked and taken back, like surprised. And we got the love card here. We also have feeling stabbed in the back. So I don't know what happened before or what happened between the two of you that could have made her feel that way. It could have brought up an old wound. Something could have just been surfacing. But then you have the Ace of Pentacles, which could be a new beginning, or she could be thinking about a new beginning. Or when she spotted you, her mind was just all over the place. Finally feeling like her ship came in, but then also feeling a little argumentative. So it brought up a lot of emotions in her, which even if it doesn't seem like it was a good thing, it is a good thing when all those emotions have come up, because it made her think and it made her feel. And it's good. You know, if somebody runs into you and they're indifferent and they don't feel anything and nothing comes up, that's a bad thing. When things come up, even if they're all over the place, it's still a good thing. Let me just turn on this light because it seems like it's a little dark in here. Oh my goodness, I can't reach the thing. Hang on, I'm gonna have to stand up for this. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. I don't know if that helps, but big shot. I don't know. You know, it looks dark on my screen, but on this screen here, it doesn't look as dark. So whatever, it's fine. Okay, the next person is Anna G. General. General for Anna G. Okay, so you may have some arguments also around you. You know, arguing and bullshit like that is so typical during Mercury retrograde. I don't make a big deal out of it. And there could be some sharp words between you and someone else. You're not holding yourself back coming up. You're moving forward. At work or school or whatever it is you do all day long, you're going to be feeling a little bit more appreciated. Things move forward quickly with the Hangman in reverse. Feeling like the world is at your feet. And more money is coming in or flowing easier around you. So you could be getting a raise, a promotion, or maybe working more hours, but something around money is going to be getting much better for you coming up in the near future. Oh, Harriet, General, okay. Okay, General for Harriet. Okay, you may be feeling a little bit upside down. Now, when this card's in reverse, it's like feeling ungrounded. It's like, think of a tree. If a tree was pulled out of the ground and the roots were upside down or up in the air, that's what this card is. It usually has to do with a work-related relationship or something around work, but it doesn't have to. In this case, I do think it has something to do with work because the Ace of Pentacles is here. And the Ace of Pentacles was in reverse, which could be either a delay in starting a new job or a delay in getting a job, which right now with Mercury retrograde, I wouldn't suggest taking a new job anyway. So you may be feeling regret about something. It could be job related, but moving forward, you're going to start to feel like all the hard work you put out into the universe is starting to pay off. And you have the Page of Cups here, which means you could start a new creative endeavor, or you could be working with a Pisces, a younger Pisces that may be creative. I think that this mainly has to do with work. There's a wish around you with the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles is here, but it's in reverse, which means even if the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse, it's still a large sum of money that's heading your way. It just could take a long time. Or it may be like waiting for it, feeling like it's never going to come, but eventually it will come, because 10 Pentacles, it's a great card to get even when it's in reverse. Donata, how does Reggie feel about me? How is Reggie feeling? How is Reggie feeling? Okay, everybody's upside down. Everybody. Okay, so first he's feeling the Three of Swords in reverse is either getting over a heartbreak or mildly heartbroken about something. So it would be something that could be disappointing, but not an overall soul-crushing kind of a thing. Empress is in reverse, so he's feeling a little bit disconnected love-wise. But if you haven't spoken to him in a while, that's going to change. Now, the Empress and the Three of Swords is moving into the past, might not have anything to do with you. Moving forward, if you haven't spoken to him, he comes in out of the blue, or you get a message from him out of the blue. He starts to persevere you a little bit more, and you may get annoyed and have a little bit of a fight with him. That's fine. Maybe he deserves it. But moving past that, he comes back with an offer that you can't refuse. And he starts to feel a little bit more grounded. Things move forward quickly. And he's feeling like prepared. Prepared is the best thing I can say. And then the way he feels about you. Attractive, smart, loyal, yet carefree, nurturing, well-balanced, spontaneous. So overall, it's a little bit of a roller coaster, but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just a little bit up and down. You know, like sometimes you just wish, I just want to get on, you know, the escalator that goes through the airport that's flat. You just step on it and go. Where I don't want it to be like this all the time. But that's how it looks. The last couple of days, a lot of the readings have been coming up that way. Well, if you open up your mouth, there you go. Good girl. Isa, where do you see this connection with N going? Okay, where's the connection with N going? Okay. It's headed towards happiness with the Ten of Cups here. But like everything else that's been going on lately, it's a little bit up and down. So first here we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, which means he could pull back, or things maybe go through a lull. And there may be a moment in time where communication is a little bit off because the Hermit is here. A secret could get revealed that may make one or both of you feel like you were stabbed in the back. But then moving forward, stability comes in. Working hard on the relationship leads to the Ten of Cups, which is happiness. So once again, it's going to be a little bit up and down. I think I'm at Sweet Pea. What does my boyfriend Desiree think of me? What does my boyfriend's friend Desiree think of me? Well, she thinks that you're incredibly strong, that you're a natural born leader. Maybe the worst case scenario of that would be a little bit domineering, but that you're full of love and you're very compassionate. I think she likes you. She may think you're a little bit have a little bit of a strong personality, but there's that would be the worst of it. And that's not a bad thing. Susie, he was going to come over and made the excuse. Will he come? Okay. I get a 70% chance he comes. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Dylan. Oh, he's going to throw up. Oh, damn. Oh. Excuse me a second. Dylan. Oh, God damn it. Oh, my God. Dylan. Oh, Dylan. Come here, baby. You all right? You okay? What happened? Ah. Poor thing. Poor guy. At least he didn't throw up in my bed again. He did that last week. You know, 70% chance he's going to come. I don't understand. I don't understand people in general. You know what happens? It's more hurtful because it's a guy who you have feelings for. But I have a friend that's been doing this to me. She's just a friend, but calls me all the time, wants to come over, wants to meet Avery, can't wait to meet Avery. Avery, 7 weeks. 7 weeks? You haven't found 5 minutes to stop by in 7 weeks? Every time we have plans, makes an excuse. I had 2 baby showers at work, 2 of them. She didn't come to either one. So you know what? I don't get it. I mean, it's more hurtful when it's with a guy that you have feelings for. But just to show you that sometimes people just, I don't know, why tell somebody? Why say anything? I have a lot of friends that have not come by to meet Avery, but they're not calling me up and telling me how much they want to come and see her. You know, like they're just not saying it. So why does somebody do that? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get why somebody would say, I'm going to come and then make an excuse last minute. For myself, I'm starting to get to the point with everybody where I'm going to say exactly what I think, even if it doesn't come out nice anymore, because I'm tired of being nice and I'm tired of the bullshit. So you may kind of start to feel that way too and call him out on this and really put him in his place because, you know, that has nothing to do with the cards. I'm just saying this because, you know, like people need to like grow the fuck up. Like I don't get it. But I'm still getting, the cards are saying 70% chance he's coming this weekend. L. What does N think of me currently? What does N think of me currently? The Fool and the Empress. Lighthearted, carefree, social butterfly, beautiful, flirtatious, inviting, nice to be around, excuse me, with the Empress. Be careful if you don't want children, because it's also fertility. The second question, what does P think of me currently? P thinks that that you're kind-hearted and that you're stable. I think the first guy has got you a little bit more of on a pedestal than the second guy. The second guy sees you more as grounded, down to earth, caring, a hard worker. The other guy, I think, has got you a little bit more on a pedestal. Elizabeth. What will the recruiter think of the email I sent about the job? Okay, I don't know what you said about the in the email, but it shows here that there's concern around money, and it shows that Three of Cups is in reverse, and like waiting for your ship to come in. So I don't know if he thinks that you're asking for too much money, or you think the company's not paying enough money, but the recruiter may think that you're not going to get what you're asking for. Yeah, I think he's going to think that you may not get what you're asking for, or you may have to come down in price or something like that, or you may have to settle for a little bit less. Isa, general love. Stepping out of your comfort zone leads you to a bit of anxiety, but it's good anxiety. It may make you really freaking nervous. But you've got strength around you. The love comes in with a fire sign. So if you're not with anyone, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries is going to be coming in. You may have to step out of your comfort zone. It may make you nervous as hell, but it's going to be a really great, it's going to be excellent for you to get out of your own way and do something a little bit different. Even if it just means doing, you know, like, it's going and singing karaoke, if that's something that scares you or that you've never done. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to like go on dating websites or go on blind dates or anything like that, but just doing something a little bit out of the ordinary that you don't normally do, that makes you nervous, leads you to a place where a fire sign shows up. My dad's cat does that. She throws up all the time. He said that the vet said that she's got, I think it's irritable bowels, so she throws up. I don't know. Dylan doesn't do it often, but I'm wondering, you know, I bought him like cheap food that I don't normally buy. I wonder if it was the food. If it happens again, I'll throw that food out. Like, I usually give him good food, but this was on sale. Ugh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now he's hungry. Sure, he just threw up. Salome, career reading for 2020. Dylan? If I go in the kitchen, he's going to be standing there staring at his dish. Poor guy. Career reading for 2020. All right, I'll get it for you in a sec. Ooh, you're going to have some choices. Choices come up around career. Your career can move forward fast. And that's echoed by the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Step out of your comfort zone, and it's going to take you to another place where there's going to be great success and victory around your career this year. Moving forward quickly. Excellent. All right, I'm going to give you some water and some fresh food. But if you barf it up again, then what? Then what? What happened? What happened? All right, I'm just going to give you a little. Poor guy. Oh. Jada. Who is interested in me, T or K? Okay, let's ask first about T. Is T interested in Jada? 70% chance that T is interested in you, plus the sun is in reverse, which means that there's happiness granted to the situation. It's just going to take a long time, or longer than you would want. K. Is K interested? K is interested, but it looks like T, the relationship with T is a little bit more promising at this point than the relationship with K. Queen, when will I be in a relationship and how will it be? Okay. The Four of Diamonds. The diamonds would be before the end of this winter, which I don't think it's going to happen that fast. 4 could be the month of April. So it could be coming up around the corner, but I don't think as fast as the end of winter. It's going to be something that happens fast. Your life turns around overnight. But it's going to cause some turmoil around either you or the person that you're with. Happiness is granted, and it's a soulmate connection. And you may need to step out of your comfort zone. You might have to take a leap of faith. Now, what the heck is that, Dylan? What did you do? You don't do that. You know better. You know better. Now, no more. I gotta make sure you don't throw up again. And so I think that stepping out of your comfort zone or taking a leap of faith, when you enter this relationship, it's going to take your life to a new place. But I do think that there is going to be a disaster around one or both of you. Whether there's a third party or there's some kind of there's something that's upsetting around it. Not to you, though, but that's around it. You'll be fine. L, general advice. Okay, well, it looks like you may have some decisions to make coming up, and it could have something to do with money. It does look like overall money is going to be getting much easier, and you won't be so worried about money or focused on money if that's been a concern of yours recently. The Knight of Cups is here, which means love is coming in, and you also have a creative project, which is a good thing. So anything that takes your mind off of everyday life and bullshit and drama and whatever is a good thing. I believe that getting busy doing something else can help the manifestation process of anything that you're trying to bring into your life. He's rolling around on the floor. I thought he was throwing up again. Because when you can detach from the thoughts, put them out into the universe, that's when things start to manifest. And a creative project is a great way to get busy doing something else and use that energy in a creative and a good positive way, which will also then raise your vibration because you're doing something positive and creative. So if you have any interest in anything creative, or if you don't, go walk around the craft store and see if you can get some kind of ideas. Mr. Maurice, it's a new month coming in March. What do you see for me in the next 2 months in money and career? Okay. Okay. So you got some good stuff happening here. First of all, soulmate relationship. Now, since we're asking about money and career, this to me would be um, a relationship at work. Like not a love relationship, but like either if you're looking for a new job, clicking with your new boss, clicking with the coworkers. You know, like we apply it to the situation that we're asking. It also could be getting a job that you're very passionate about, setting boundaries, only accepting what you're worth, nothing less. Not holding yourself back. Money starts to get easier when the Five of Pentacles is in reverse, or you're no longer worried about money. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to your career. You go slow and steady, and you go, and I don't know what you do for a living, but you're being divinely guided. So if you're looking for a new job, or you're looking for a promotion or whatever, you have the powers that be that are working for you and not against you. There's also going to be an offer around you within the next couple of months that you may not be seeing. Or it hasn't been presented to you yet. But when it does get presented to you, you're not going to hold yourself back. You're going to move forward. I think that you may have been feeling like you put in a whole lot of effort and didn't see a payoff. Your career is starting to transform before your eyes because you have the Death card here. And the Ten of Cups, which means that not only should money and career be getting better over the next couple of months, but you should feel like your entire life is starting to fall into place. All the pieces of the puzzle are coming together because all 10 cups are full. So I think that you're embarking on a good part of the year and a good part of your career and life in general coming up. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes one good thing happens and then everything else just seems to fall into place. It's nice when that happens. Cade, will Gabriel reply to my message tonight or tomorrow? You're going to hear from him. You got a 33% chance that he texts you back tonight. 70% chance that you hear from him by tomorrow. So you should be hearing from him this weekend. Crystal. Well, I changed my current job this year. I've got a change in job coming up. Well, I'm only getting a 33% chance that you're going to change jobs. I mean, it shows here at the beginning, the first card is a little bit of concern or worry about money, but then feeling much more stable when it comes to money. And then here is your opportunity for a new job. So I would say that if it's going to happen, it's going to happen in the third of the year, like September, October, November, December part of the year, and not before them. April, general love. Okay, so feeling like you put in a whole lot of effort and have not seen it pay off. You put a lot of good out into the universe and you may be feeling like you're always getting the short end of the stick. You got a water sign coming in, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. I'm thinking it could be a Pisces because the moon card is here. This person is going to have some money and they're going to make you feel like you have the world at your feet, and it will be a relationship that's built on solid ground. You have the Three of Pentacles. The Tower is here. So there may be a disaster that happens between the two of you at some point, and one or both of you walk away from this. However, you're brought back together by the divine intervention, and you start to feel much more balanced the second time around, and the relationship moves forward very quickly. So I think that we're looking out here for possibly a Pisces, but if not, a water sign, Scorpio or Cancer, coming in for over the next couple of months. Malika, will Philip, the Libra, and I communicate soon? What is really going on in his life at the moment? Okay, let's see. Is there communication coming in soon? 33% chance that you're going to communicate soon, but temperance is here, so that could go up even higher. It does show here the Six of Wands, which can mean a couple of things around his life. Traveling, moving across seas. It also could be leaving something behind for something better. So if you haven't heard from him, I don't know what your relationship was in the past with him, but say, for example, like you guys were just friends and he was married. It could be him leaving his wife for whatever reason for something better. Like, but it wouldn't be like he's cheating, so he's living for like a better woman. Like that, it's not like that. It's like she wasn't good, she abused me, she didn't treat me right, so I'm leaving for something better. It could also pertain to a job, but it looks like there's some kind of situation in his life that he's leaving that wasn't good for him, and he's leaving for something better. He's trying to get his life in order. And I do think that you're going to hear from him. I'm not so sure how soon, though. May take a minute. Susie, what's he feeling for me right now? He's feeling for you serenity, balance, soulmate connection, kindness, and love. So why he better show up. He better show up before I get pissed. L. Wow. My daughter is nonverbal. Is there anything she wants me to know? Okay, let's see. The happy home. She may really love her home. She may feel very safe there. She feels very connected to you with the Empress, because you know what the Empress means. Love, money, abundance, beauty, fertility. It's the Earth Mother. So there you are. And she feels very strong with the Emperor here. The Emperor is authority. It's also feeling strong in yourself, knowing how to get what you want. So I'm going to say that she feels strong. She loves her home, and she's very connected to you. Very much so. With the Empress is good no matter no matter who you're asking how they feel about me. But it's especially the Earth Mother. So it's mother-daughter connection or mother-child connection. Sister Moon, is he thinking of me lately at all, and how often? He does think of you. I can't tell you exactly how often, but he thinks of you a lot. Queen, will the person I end up with be new or old? Okay. Will Queen end up with a new person? I think you're going to end up with a new person. I think that's what's going to happen. Isla, not sure why he hasn't messaged me yet. We were supposed to meet tonight. He usually communicates these things. All right, let's see what's going on. I'm not so sure that you're going to hear from him because you got the Hermit here in reverse. And it looks like he has a disaster around him that he's dealing with. Now, I don't know why somebody can't just pick up the phone and explain that. But sometimes there is a reason why they can't call. And he's feeling regretful. I don't know if he got into some kind of trouble or there's some kind of disaster around him. It doesn't have anything to do with you, but that could be why you haven't heard from him. Goddess, what's coming in for career and money by the middle of March? Okay. Quiet. It looks like your career and money move forward. Now, this could be your boss, or it could be a promotion and you become the boss. You could be leaving something that is not working and moving to something better. That's possible. There, you got money coming in here. There's money coming in, and there's also room for growth, financial stability, and strength coming in. So if you're applying for a new job, you may have a decision to make around this job. Or you may get like a promotion, or they may offer you a promotion. There's stuff happening that's going to propel your career and money forward in March, definitely. Or at least, if not in March, early spring. Elisa, general reading. Elisa, general reading. Okay. After being worried about money, you may get an offer, a new job offer, another job offer, something that you do on the side. Being very focused on this new project. It could be something that comes in out of the blue. And it could put some extra money in your pockets. I think that there's going to be a new job opportunity around you that is going to bring in some extra cash that's going to make your life a whole lot easier coming up in the very near future. Afia, what will be Linford's next move towards our connection? Okay, what's going on with Linford? Oh, he picks up the pace here, the Hangman in reverse. You got the divine intervention here guiding this relationship. He may be feeling a little bit stuck at certain moments, not having anything to do with you, but just in his own life. That may be reflected in your relationship. Like when he feels stuck in his own life, he may not move forward so quickly, but it looks like things pick up the pace. If you haven't been seeing him regularly, you're going to be seeing him more often. He may even want to go on vacation, take a trip somewhere. It may only be for a weekend or a couple of days, but he may be talking to you about vacation coming up or a weekend away. Oh, that's nice. Elle donated for April. Thank you. Let me find April's question. April, can you send me the question with purple hearts around it? Because I don't see it. And while I wait for that, I will do Ariane. What's coming up for me and hubby next week? Okay, let's see. Well, you may be feeling a little bit restricted next week. I don't know. There may be a lot of choices around you guys, and you're kind of stressed out about what the decisions are that you should make. Feeling a little bit overwhelmed and not like which direction to go in. Take a leap of faith. The cards urge you to take a leap of faith. If you're not sure what to do, take a leap of faith. Now, there's also the happy home here. Looking at new homes, buying new homes, redecorating a home, something like that may come up too. That also could be what you're holding yourself back. So you may, I don't know, go see a house that you love and be on the fence about it and really want it and go back and forth. Hold yourself back, you know, be afraid or whatever. And then the cards would be urging you to take a leap of faith. General reading. April, general reading. Okay, you may be feeling stagnant, stuck in the mud. You may be feeling like you have the world, the weight of the world sitting on your shoulders. But moving forward, that's going to be going away. You're going to take charge of your life. You got some financial stability coming in. You have a Virgo around you that wants to help you. Maybe it may just be a good friend. And you have the Judgment card here, which means that the divine is guiding you. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed, hand over all your troubles to whatever it is that you believe in. The divine, archangels, God, source, whatever you want to call it. And you have cause for celebration coming up. So don't be hard on yourself. Good times are ahead. Elisa, what do the cards say about what my biggest issue is? Self-confidence and focus. I don't know. Do you feel like you lose interest in things? Like you may be focused on something for not very long, for like a little while, and then you lose interest in it, or you can't stick with it. And then the other thing would be confidence. Have more confidence in yourself. But I think most people struggle with the confidence thing, at least on some levels, or self-worthiness, that kind of stuff. Susie, what will his next move be? He may be talking about taking a trip, planning a little vacation, or going away for the day. It could be something simple, like to the beach, or to something just overnight, or it could be travel across seas with the Six of Wands, Swords. I think there may be discussion of a little trip. Okay, Vicky donated through PayPal, so let me find Vicky's question. Will I have enough money for my trip and to visit my friends in April? Okay. Will Vicky have enough money to visit her friends in April? I got 3 aces. I think you're going to go visit your friends in April. Yep, I think you'll be okay. I got to plug the phone in here. Hang on. Okay. Kira. How will me and Leroy's brother's girlfriend, Bianca, get along in the future? Something tells me we won't get along. All right, let's see. If you have that feeling, you're probably right. Well, initially, you may be right. But you may find, you know, all right, let me show you what's going on here. Anxiety around the situation, feeling heartbroken by the situation, holding yourself back, full of regret between the two of you. But the final card is the Hierophant, which, unless she's a Taurus or you're a Taurus, more so she's the Taurus, this could be that you guys on some level connect spiritually. I mean, it would be a stretch for me to say that you guys know each other from a past life and that's why you're not going to like each other and it isn't going to be rectified in this lifetime. I think that it would be. So I think that at the end of the day, you may go through a lot of bullshit with her, but then really connect. You know, it's really funny because a friend of mine, and in high school she wasn't heavy, but she's just tall. She was like 5'8", 5'9". And she was never a bully, ever. But I can't remember what the situation was. But when she met her friend, who was like one of her closest friends for life, this girl was 4'11". I'm pretty sure she was 4'11". This little thing. And she threatened to beat my friend up. And that's how they became friends. Because the smaller one was trying to bully her, and that they became friends. And so it could be a situation like that. Elisa, will I still be in college in 2023? A 70% chance, yes, you'll still be in college. Or you may have graduated and gone back for something, but there's more school in 2023. Shine, what's coming in for me in the next 7 days? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, poor baby. Everyone's throwing up over here. You all right? All right, you're okay. Okay, in the next 7 days, you could hear from somebody out of the blue or get a message out of the blue from someone you either haven't heard from in a while or never thought that you would hear from again. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. And it may be somebody that you have a spiritual connection to, that you have a wish around in your life. You may be feeling right now like you're a little stagnant and sinking in the quicksand, but overall, over the next week or so, maybe 10 days, happiness comes in. You should be feeling really good. Maybe a reconnection with somebody from your past comes in, and that kind of breathes new life into you, perks you up a little bit. I mean, I can't swear it's going to happen exactly in the next 7 days, but this is what should be coming up next, significantly. You know, like the next significant thing, a message out of the blue. That starts it. Elizabeth, what can I expect coming in the near future? Strength and justice. Strength and justice is around you. Also, an offer that you're not going to be able to pass up or refuse. And then things are going to start to settle down and move forward slow and steady. So it could be, I mean, it's possible you're looking for a new job, that you get a new job offer coming up. And you feel like finally justice has been served. You've been looking for one for a long time. Moon Honey, general reading. Moon Honey. Okay, so moving forward over the next couple of weeks, you're going to start to assert yourself, Set up boundaries, cut through bullshit. Nobody better try to give you a line because you're not going to have it. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. Now, I'm not sure what's going on in your love life. There's a water sign here, and I'm curious as to whether or not you're going to walk away from the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, because there's a third party involved here with the Three of Cups in reverse. If you're not dating anyone, you're not seeing anyone, it could be a love interest that is involved with somebody else and you don't know about it, and maybe you find out about it and walk away. Or it could be that somebody else is involved and looking to get involved with you too. Like they're the one pursuing you and not telling you about the third party. And when you find out, you're also feeling a little bit unprepared for life to change quickly, but life is changing quickly. You're also getting a message coming in out of the blue, which I'm not shocked about because of the Mercury thing. Working really hard on a new skill, a new endeavor, or a new creative project. It also could be a hobby. Maybe feeling a little bit stabbed in the back by that situation that you walk away from. Even though that situation doesn't show major heartbreak. So it could be, it even could be with a friend. Sometimes you get betrayed by a friend. It's painful, but it's not like utterly devastating. This isn't something that's utterly devastating. You may have a reconnection here with some kind of a spiritual practice, or you may fall into one. And it may become like a part of your life, like a nice part of your life. I don't know, yoga or meditation or something that you've never done before or you never did regularly, and then you reconnect with it. Elisa, what will make me confident according to the cards? Spirit cards are better for that question. The Emperor, Archangel Michael. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. I actually feel like you already are a leader and you do take control, like you know how to do that. I don't think that that's an issue for you, but structure and discipline could make you more confident, definitely. Oh, you have another Archangel here, Archangel Jeremiel, renewal. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. King of Fire, motivational, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Now, did I say before that I thought you had trouble with focus? Okay, well, this is what they're saying. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision. Be a leader. I think that you are a leader. Advice from someone creative. Yeah, I think you are a leader, and I think you know that. I think that confidence, well, it depends on what it is. What do you need to have confidence for? If it's confidence in yourself when going for a job is one thing. Confidence in yourself when you're going up against somebody who's intimidating you is another thing. But basically, I think it all comes down to the same thing. Feeling grounded in yourself and who you are. So when I feel ungrounded, it's going to sound really cheesy, but I find it helpful. Imagine the four corners of your feet. And imagine coming out of the bottom, roots that grow into the earth. And grounding you down, feeling grounded in who you are, and that knowing who you are, and that nobody else can, nobody else can come up against you, no matter what they say or do, if you know who you are. And hand the rest over out to the universe. Kira, what's his brother's girlfriend's impression of me? Okay. That you're a hard worker, you know how to get things done, and that you have a lot of choices around you. You have a lot of opportunities, and that the world is at your feet. She may be a little intimidated of you. Yep, she could be a little bit intimidated. Crystal, will I love being a baby nurse or a phlebotomist? Will I love being a baby nurse? 70% chance. Will I love being a phlebotomist? I think that you would like being a baby nurse better. That's what I think. I think you would click more. It would come more naturally. Okay, I made it through the super chats. I'm going back up to the top. Krev, how is next week going to be for me work related? Okay. Work related for Krev. Work related for Krev. Things change overnight. If you have no job now, you can find a job next week. Things move forward very quickly. That echoes it with the hangman in reverse. And maybe something that's even a little bit creative. Life moves forward fast with the chariot. I think you're getting a job soon. Very soon. If not next week, I would be surprised. But it would be very soon. Tori, what would be the most likely outcome if I decided to manifest Joshua? Well, or this is what it's showing here. So if you guys were once together as a couple, it shows that you're broken up right now. But that there could be a little bit of jealousy between the two of you or around the situation, and also a lot of chemistry. So you got to be careful with the devil, only because it can go so many different ways. It also could be somebody who you and him did something together that was a lot of fun but self-destructive, like you went out drinking together a lot, or you spent a lot of money together a lot. So there is a demon around this relationship, let's put it that way. However, divine intervention here is going to guide this. If you decide to bring him back, you'll have the powers that be on your side. But that being said, it looks like one or both of you does not work very hard at this relationship, and it could break again. There could be a break again. If one or both of you is a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, you have a better chance of making it work this time. Interesting. Interesting. Elisa, do the cards show me getting my master's or associates? Oh, I could ask. Okay. Will Elisa be getting... All right, I'm going to ask associates first. You're definitely going to get your associate's degree. Let's see if you're going to go for your master's.